Mark here with Nick and Sebastian, the wonderful Baroness.
Whoa!
Yeah. Wow, I'm missing sunglasses because you guys are way more important than me.
It's pretty bright in here.
We're just really tired looking.
Really tired looking?
Just looking.
Just looking.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we are here, obviously, St. Vitus Bar, here in Brooklyn. You played a little gig earlier today at Rough Trade.
A little gig?
A little gig?
What does that mean?
It's a little gig.
It was a sold out little gig.
Well, you sell out everywhere you go now, so you should be used to
Like
this.
Metallica.
Just like Metallica.
Yeah, we played an in-store at Rough Trade.
Yes. How was that?
Well, you know, it was great.
Yeah.
The people there are awesome. We signed some records for some very nice fans who were very excited. We met two guys that flew in from Pakistan, okay? They got visas and flew into America to see Baroness. Did not get tickets for St. Vitus, which is where we're playing tonight. One of the guys, it was his first, the show, the in-store was his first rock show he's ever been to.
Wow.
He's like, said he'd never been to a concert before.
He was like shaking when we signed his stuff, and I went to our manager. I was like, "Listen, man, we have to put these guys on the guest list for tonight." And we did, and they came back, and they were so fucking pumped. I felt like I did my Christmas deed. Right there,
Your good deed of the day.
Yeah.
So you're like Santa Claus.
Of the season.
Of the season. Okay.
Let's not go too far.
Let's not go too far.
Yeah.
Well, you guys just released this impeccable album, Purple, on Friday, and I asked John this. I think it was in 2009. But I think it's still the same. Is it possible for Baroness to make a bad record?
I think it's definitely possible. We're trying to do new things, so hope maybe we'll have a misstep next time around.
Maybe we'll have a misstep?
But maybe.
Do you wear these sunglasses while recording?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I do.
Is that where the magic came from?
It's a very bright sound.
It is a very
you
bright
gotta
sound.
like-
There is a dark tone to the record, though.
That's John.
Yeah, that's John. You know, he's a dark man.
He is, yeah.
So you're the ones that bring the light.
We do.
You bring the light.
It's a chiaroscuro kind of thing.
Yes, yin and yang.
Yes.
So you guys, obviously, the first record with the band.
Yeah.
How much fun was it recording with these guys?
It was great. It was great. I mean, also because Dave Friedman is so easy to
Yes.
work with, the producer, and his studio is really comfortable. We stayed there. He's got these artist apartments, and it's in the middle of nowhere in western New York State. And it was February, so there was like 4 feet of snow, which sounds miserable, but it was actually sunny.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, so it's just like really bright, and there's these woods behind the house and all these windows. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, every producer has like their niches and their certain techniques. What was it about him that made this recording so awesome?
Well, he's just down to do anything at all times. I mean, we worked at least 12-hour days, sometimes 16-hour days, and he's just a machine. He doesn't leave the board, doesn't leave the computer, and if you have an idea, he'll see it through. You know, him and I worked on this synth idea for like 6 hours, and then we got to the end of 6 hours, and we're like, this sucks. You know, and he's like, and what he said was like, I think I've led us down the wrong path. Let's turn back. You know, and it was like, okay.
He
There
never
you
gets
go.
flustered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He never gets flustered. Because in the studio, you can get flustered.
Of course.
You can get impatient. You can get frustrated. Super smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think you'll be working with him in the future, or was this like
hopefully, yeah. He's also, I mean, his sound is like, we could have done, this is what we talked about as a band earlier, like we could have done, there's lots of really good heavy albums that are coming out that are produced in a more traditional heavy way.
Yeah.
We were like, let's not do that. Let's do something a little bit weird. Let's make it sound a little left of center, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we needed somebody like Friedman to cap off what we did as far as the writing goes, you know, because we knew he was going to be experimental and push the sound in a way that we hadn't heard yet, and he did. So it was awesome.
Well, I love about the record is you get some of the heaviness from like the early Baroness stuff, but then you have the nuances and obviously the evolution of the band with you guys since you've joined. Was there a certain direction when you went into writing this album, or is this just like how it all came out?
I mean, there was talk of like, people definitely said, yeah, we need to maybe write a heavier record than Yellow and Green. But really, like, when we were discussing it, it's not like we were like, this riff isn't heavy enough, or this song. We were just like, here's this idea, let's hang out, let's wear this idea out, and if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
You know? And they just, a lot of them happen to be very intense and very amped. We also did all join a gym together at the same time.
We're taking lots of creatine.
Yeah.
So maybe the fact that we got huge during that
You
time.
are huge. You're a monster.
This is not a very well padded jacket. This is all muscle. I think
It's a strangely shaped muscle.
Yes.
It is.
Well, I worked out my deltoids and my upper pec really hard.
Very good.
But I think maybe us getting huge all the time had something to do with our ampedness.
Ampness? You amped it up to 11?
It's a pretty amped record.
Pretty
Even the
amped?
mellow songs end up like extremely intense
Yeah.
at some point,
The first time you actually heard this record from start to finish, what was your first reaction to it?
I don't know, because I'd heard it so many times.
You're just like sick of it?
And no, but to hear the mix, I was like, I think this is good. I don't want to hear it for a month. Let me get back to you.
Yeah.
No, I was excited the whole time, but like once you finish something, it's like, sure, put
Yeah.
this out into the
We were
world.
so far, we were so far deep into like what's the expression? You don't see the forest for the trees.
Yes.
We were so deep into it that like it's a little bit hard to get the perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so far, I feel totally proud and psyched and excited.
It
about
is an amazing album.
Thank you.
It is. And it's an actual album in the times
Right.
where everybody's like just single. It's an actual album.
Yeah.
Which Baroness has always done, but with this
Yeah.
one, once again, they did it again. You guys did.
Once again, we did it again.
Yeah, once again, you did it again. And now you're playing these songs live. How much fun are they to play live?
They're kind of some of them are kind of hard.
Well, you're
up, dude.
you're
Such a pussy.
Dude, I'm gonna.
whoa.
They're only hard if you count the tempos off too fast.
Dude.
No, it's actually.
Was that the creatine that just came out right there?
Yeah, I have some. Do you want some? I have some in my bag.
I need to work out, obviously.
Let's
get you creatined up, dude.
Let's get. I want to get huge like Baroness. Man.
Dude, fucking. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
I don't know. Play the new songs live. How hard? they
Oh,
are.
it's super fun to play them live because they existed first of all in a basement
Yes.
for a year, and then in demo form, and then in the studio, and then in rough mixes, and in final mixes, and in mastering, all the different stages, and now finally they exist on stage.
So now they're actually real. Look
They're
at
very
this.
real.
Look at this.
This is actually happening.
Is
trying to
that-
get sponsored
I think he is.
Yeah, by GNC.
By GNC.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll just leave this here.
Very good. Product placement. It's like Wayne's World all over again.
Taste of a new generation.
Creatine.
Creatine.
No, yeah, it's great. I love playing the new stuff live.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song to play live? New song?
Well, no, they all rule.
They
That's the
do all
thing. They
rule.
all kind of fucking
Like
rule,
you guys just
dude.
can't suck. I just don't think it's possible for you guys to suck.
That's not true. But
It is true.
The songs we're
Listen
playing-
to your album.
I
mean, I know
there's
you're-
a couple
yeah.
of bass lines that are like. "Ugh."
Yeah, you know. Maybe there's some oops somewhere.
I'm gonna work it out for the next one. I'm trying to get it together.
Yeah, you got to get it together. But anyway, so we have this show tonight, and it's capping off 2015. If you could rewind and look back at this year and sum it up in one word, what would it be?
2015.
2015. Creatine.
Patience.
Patience. He
We
went
had to wait,
deep.
we had
He
to
went
wait.
deep.
For the end of the year to put out the album we've been working on since, we started working on this early 2014.
Yeah.
So I think like the fact that we like did all this work, and then even after we recorded it, we're like, okay, we'll put it out in December.
I know. We were finished with the mixes. What in like May or something?
Yeah. So I think for us, we like definitely wanted to jump on it, wanted to get out here as soon as possible, but we made it as a conscious decision to let it sit for a second.
Yeah.
Wait till the time was right. So.
Well, I loved it because like the response and all the year-end lists, they're usually all done by December, and so you're like, shit, Baroness is coming out in December, and then you hear it, and you're like, all right, fuck it, it's on. This is guaranteed, like on. It's like the albums in like January, you forget about them because they were so long ago.
That's why we released in December, just to get on the lists.
Obviously,
only
because you're
reason.
on every fucking list.
We want to be on the lists.
You have to be.
U.S. Weekly Best Song of 2013.
That's what US Weekly said.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Well, very cool. Well, we will let you get back to working out and getting ready for the show tonight. Do you have any last words to the fans?
Please enjoy our music. We will enjoy you
Yes.
coming to our shows.
Coming a lot
And
to these shows. Coming,
come on, man.
coming and coming.
Coming and
Our
coming.
moms are gonna see this.
Duh.
Now, how do you feel now?
How
Sorry,
do you feel
Mom.
now?
Yes, come to the shows and have a good time. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
No, but seriously, come out to all the shows next year. We love you guys, and we're excited to play these songs for you. And you know, keep on shocking.
Purple is out right now. Go pick it up and support the great Baroness.
Today, my